solar flares arrive. Buildings collapse. Only a few will survive. The world as we know it will no longer be there. Water is gone. A new era has begun. Prepare yourself for the apocalypse.
Of course, when I mess with things, I have no idea what's working and what's not. Can you guys hear me?
The apocalypse.
Awesome.
The heat is scorching. Forests burned up. The sky colors red. Volcanoes erupt. The world as we know it will no longer be there. Water is gone. A new era has begun. Prepare yourself for the apocalypse. Prepare yourself for the apocalypse.
Just a bit outside.
Okay, sorry about the abnormal. I know normally I'm like, oh hey, what's going on, everyone? I just got sick of Restream, so I am exclusively on YouTube right now, and I found out a way. The reason why I went back to Restream is because my chat just disappeared. So I couldn't look at my chat in OBS, so I used the Restream chat, and I'm like, you know what? I might as well stream to Twitch then as well. Why not? We could reach a bigger audience potentially. But, oh, we're not even on the right one. Now that I got my chat back, I can see all you guys here. I can tell the members from the non-members. No longer will I have to read a pair giving me a fist bump that says "you rock." Like, I'll see everything, so it'll be a lot better. It may not be a better experience for you. I hope it is. You guys probably won't notice anything on your end other than me not being on Twitch, but on my end I will see things a lot better, although we probably will have the little jumping. Let me hurry up and see if we do have the jumping. Maybe they patched it. First, we had Jason Antigua, the primate beats all. Followed by Robert Castaneda, James Garcia, Dan Martin, Randy Stibb Gaming, Bob Knoll. Good to see you guys. Reineck, Victor Cruz, BB, Mark Adder, Adam Tinker, Jay Young, Dedrick Champion, Steve Finn, Sandra Simon. Let's see here. Isaac Gonzalez, Z Whirlpool, Max Ford, and there's the jump, but it wasn't a bad jump. Jeffrey. First text for James. True, he's not lying. Dan Martin, Aaron Stuckey. Hope you're feeling well, buddy. Been thinking about you. Rock Wood, what's up, man? Roy Henson, thought on these new updates? I know nothing about them. I mean, as you can see, I could clearly see this here, but I mean, I'll give thoughts on that in just a second, I guess. Aziz, how are you, man? Ian Watson, what's up? Fun and James. Robert also wants to know my thoughts on the update. The Source 99. Let's see. Warmimus 1. I hope I said your name right, and if I didn't, I apologize. Thank you so much. Jan Holmgren, how you doing? And Flappy Dunk. So, I know nothing about this yet, honestly. One thing that kind of was like, no, I'm not doing that, is, let's see. Actually, we're not even playing on this account. And I think on my other account, it didn't even activate. Because I went in there today to, you know, just collect my free chests or whatnot. And there was like nothing there. So on this account, it still showed the pin chest. Does this, oh, here it goes. Okay. So now this is it popping up for the first time on my second account. Welcome to Golf Pass. Get exclusive rewards every season. This could be entertaining. I do play Clash Royale, and I always buy the season pass. It's $5 for, I think, 28 days. So, you know, for me, that's a reasonable price, and they give us a lot. We hit the Let's Go button. Every season, you can earn free prizes just by playing. So that's cool. They're kind of getting you to want to start playing again, because I haven't played this game except for tournaments. Let's see. Let me just mute my phone. Got it. Okay. Collect season tokens to complete up to 30 prize tiers. Now, looking at these prize tiers, I see at the top there, those look like special chests. I wonder if I can click on them. No, I can't. The tees, the emojis, the talking, I don't know what the baseball bat and baseball is, but the tokens is something that definitely looks interesting. Okay, but now they're showing regular chests. Season tokens are found in chests and awarded for completing challenges. So there's a thing with a needle. Does that mean that they're coming out with like something you could use to make sure that it's more likely that you hit perfect? Maybe it'll slow down the needle. I don't know. That middle thing kind of looks just like a trophy of some sort. And then on the right-hand side, I don't know if that looks like a ball radar or if it's supposed to tell you, like those lines, if those lines are supposed to tell you, you know, like yardage or something. That'd be kind of cool, you know, like to know that, you know, you're hitting 250 yards. But I could be completely wrong, you know, just by looking. And more, looks like more emoji type things. Golf Pass holders get an extra prize on every tier and many more benefits. Okay. So here are some season tokens to get you started. So does that mean that the first season's free? No, it just lets me get the perverted looking guy here. Hey, baby. What do you got, like 14 or something? That's what he looks like he's saying. I don't know. I'm not trying to be rough on anything. So then to activate the Golf Pass. Okay. I'm not a fan of the price. I don't know all what we get, but like I said, if you compare Golf Clash to Clash Royale is just a far more popular game. And I think coming in above their price of $4.99 per season could be a mistake. you know, it's cool that they got these new things, even though I don't really know what these new things give you. Like, what does the baseball bat and ball really give you? Is that more exploding crap out of the hole? I don't care about it if it is. A T gives you practice tokens, I guess, or something like that, or maybe a little extra gold. But aren't the gold boosts only like, or not gold coin boosts, like 15% or something really low that really wouldn't hurt, help, blah. Patrick Rutland, what's up? Mauricio, good to see you. Let's see, just making sure I didn't miss anyone. And then you could boost it for $20, which just basically means they automatically take you to tier 17. Don't know what tier it goes to, but I mean, honestly, for $10, like, let's see, OMG. So what they're doing, they're trying to get the microtransaction thing going again, it looks like. This reminds me of like a Fortnite or something, you know? I totally meant that. Like, they're hoping that that's like a slogan that you've absolutely got to have. I don't know what these golf tees do. +3 bonus for 6 shots. This looks like a Tour 11 chest, regardless of what you're going to be on. But one thing I do notice here, it doesn't say anything about premium, not premium, epic. It just says total cards 33, guaranteed at least 3 rare cards. So what this might do, being a Tour 11 and being in like a higher level clan, is help you get a whole bunch of repeat cards if you don't have maxed out clubs already, to, you know, be able to use the pyramid more. What's up, Daffy Duck? Ronald Stone, good to see you guys. Roy Henson. Oh, I'll have to check it, Roy. I love saying your name. I'll have to check it out for sure. Daffy, let's see what Daffy Duck says. RJ, this update is unreal. I get it was time for a change, but couldn't they have fixed the ball situation? You know what? It always goes back to the ball, doesn't it? What's up, BK? Melinda, how are you? George Roberts, good to see you guys. I mean, I'm happy about the Tour 11 chest. That's kind of cool that everyone can. I mean, when are you going to use these? The OMG is very usable, you know? Like, someone hits an awesome shot and you don't want to, you know, I don't know, nice shot, you know, is just like OMG, or that, you know, that emoji that does the same thing. But I'm not trying to bash or anything, you know? Don't you even what? You know, if my opponent wants to take a crazy shot, I hope they do in tour play. Let's see here. Sorry, got lucky. Okay, that's not a bad one. I guess if you hit like a great shot and it goes in the hole, or, you know, it looks really good. But again, this is for emoji-driven people. Me personally, not so much. Okay, all these chests look the same. A burger emoji, or is that a burger explosion or something? Yeah. I mean, it's a cool animation, but it doesn't do anything for me personally. Well, that went well. That's funny, you know? Like, if that was on the free tier, I'd be excited. I think that's kind of cool. Again, not something I have to have in my game. It's not going to improve your game in any way, but it's a little bit funny. I mean, snooze fest there. Are cards going to pop out of the hole? Okay. It reminds me of tricks. Tricks are for kids, right? Wait, what? A Subway sandwich. So a Subway sandwich is going to pop out of the hole. Just what the game needed. Again, I'm not trying to be a jerk. What are the arrows? Oh, okay. It looked a little different, so I didn't. What the Frank? That's surprising to see that. I guess it's okay as long as it's WTF, right? So it does look like you got to pay to get, you know, the nicer prizes. It is cool that we could get, you know, these chests. These, huh? Johnny Cake? Jet Boy? More teas, more chests, and it goes up to level 30. Yeah, you know what, Jason? You're right. Jason says, what's up, Runk? Jason says they need to do, each chest has more cards. Oh, very interesting. They need to do an update for the old timers. And yeah, I agree, because we're not really into, you know, this stuff. And then also the prizes that are being given. I mean, some of them are, you know, different. I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to trash talk it. I'm glad they're doing something. I just got on them for not doing anything. Customize. Oh yeah, we could throw our I don't want the pervert guy in there though. You can't tell me this guy does not look like, hey, you look at least 13 or so. Nah, I don't want that. I don't like that it replaces the pin chest, but maybe you end up getting more anyway. I don't know. Without any further ado, let's get into the game, I guess. I'm playing this. What's up, Brian Schultz? I'm playing this once again. I have Tommy's page up, and all it does is show me the hole and the elevation. No notes. I'm going to play this just like I would play in Tour Play. And I guess we'll go from there. So, Memphis Finest, what's up? Aziz. I don't know. If it brings more players, it's a good thing for all of us. You know, that's the best way I could put it. So, we're going to put our APOC in, I believe. First shot is 10%. I'd like to see, if you guys don't mind, I might even be able to do this. Let's see, is there a special way for me to do this? Can I do a poll in using Nightbot? I think I should be able to. I'd like to put up a poll. Logs, regulars, timers, help, commands, giveaways, logs. Well, if I can do a poll, I don't know how to do it, and I'm not going to make you guys sit here. I'm just curious. I don't know if someone can count for me, but what do you guys think? Do you guys think this is something that you're excited about? I mean, maybe it'll attract a whole bunch of younger, you know, players, you know? Oh, come on. All right. Let's just hop right in. I don't know if this is going to be more of a play around. I am definitely going to try my best, but I don't know if it's going to be good enough. I am still tier 2 of 3. Interesting. I'm going to play expert. That was really quiet. Yeah, it is turned all the way up. Double checking I got the right clubs in. I do. And let's see. I remember this hole. I got to pull up Tommy's thing. If you have the right wind, there's a way to get over, I believe, to that third, like over past the sand. But if that isn't there, then a quarterback to the right or a rock to the right looks like a better approach. Tom Mania says, I am upset about that. The princess? What's up, Mo Collins? I mean, in all honesty, though, the pin chest didn't make me play more, you know? The pin chests weren't like the greatest thing in the world. It's not like they took out something awesome. I know a lot of people, at least in the past, used to hop on and make sure they got their pin chest every day. 19 #19 tiebreakers. Is that an actual 19th hole clan, or is that you know, what's up, Mo Collins? Thank you very much. Is that, I mean, you don't have to be official. It's not like you don't count if you're not in the 19th hole official, but it's kind of neat. Okay, so we want to go about 4 rings OP. Well, not OP, but we want to push up 4 rings. 7, 9. We're going to push up 4. If this method is correct. Yep.
Great shot.
Great kind of sucks. Okay. Not bad. Not, well, that sucked. A little too much topspin, or the fact that I didn't clip the rough, but I mean that's interesting. Let's put our bat signal up. Victor Pezero, I hope I'm saying your name right. What's up, Timmy Carroll? You're not getting your notebook app on your Samsung phone? I don't know why. Hey, Mo. Yeah, I agree with you, Aziz. But Victor, I agree with you. I think $10 is too steep. I think they would have been better probably doing this season for free to try to get people addicted, and then next season, you know, I don't know. I think that might have been a good idea. I see they do have the free. I didn't know you could drive the hole. I don't know. You know, like I said, I play a lot of Clash Royale, and I feel like you get more with the Clash Royale pass for less money. But, you know, I don't want to be looked at as someone to slam the game. It's definitely interesting, to say the least.
Great shot. Nice.
Jason, what's up, bro?
Dilly.
Poll. Your options are 1, update sucks. 2, update really sucks. Lena wants to know where you are in the USA. I am in Cleveland, Ohio. Are we technically the epicenter of COVID-19 right now? I'm not saying we're as bad as New York was, but Ohio. No, wait. Let's stretch this out. The U.S., according to all reports, is by far the worst country affected by COVID. And you know, I don't believe certain countries are reporting full numbers, but whatever. Take that aside. The USA is by far the worst. India is a distant second. Then let's go inside of that. Who is the worst state today? Ohio. We had over 11,000 cases in Ohio, which I know Ohio has like 10 million people. So technically speaking, I'm not trying to get into all that, but we had over 11,000 cases in Ohio. Which county in Ohio was the worst? Cuyahoga. Well, that's where I live, Cuyahoga County. Oh, you see it back up there? Okay, so it lets you know as you go. Kind of interesting. So yeah, you know, that's kind of scary. But yeah, Cleveland, Ohio, southeast Cleveland, Ohio. Oh, D-Champ, I agree with you on that. What button was that again? I forgot.
Just a bit outside.
All right. Caesar Sanchez says, right here in Illinois, 15 days with over 10K a day. Yeah, this is our first day over 10K. Yesterday we had 8K. I think Illinois is just a little bit bigger than Ohio. I'm not certain, though. So, yeah, I mean, when I say we're the epicenter, I mean we're the epicenter Monday, November 23rd, 2020. It doesn't mean we were yesterday. It doesn't mean we will be again tomorrow. But it was interesting to see, you know, us way up there. All right, which hole is hole 2? I hate this hole. Oh, my God, I hate this hole. I'm fairly certain we play this as a bounce over, probably a club with a decent amount of backspin. 66. I don't know if that would be enough, but I should still, well, we're gonna just kind of go in there and see what's given to us. 20%. I think we're gonna be in sniper range, but we might be in. Ooh, he's got a tombstone profile picture. Sniper with headwind. Awesome. Thanks, Army. That makes the backspin a lot less of an issue. But yeah, Jeffrey put it a good point in there. He said, to put it in perspective, Canada has a population of 36 million, just slightly less than California, and we had 4,800 new cases today. So yeah, I mean, it adds up over time, but when you're looking at 36 million and you're only getting 4,800, not 48,000, not 4.8 million, I do get it. But I think your chances of getting COVID now are also much higher than they were during the lockdown. And right now, not a lot of places want to do the lockdown, which is kind of crazy. Oh, okay. Awesome. Right in minimum distance. We need to be careful about that first bump, but we also need to be careful not to roll off. We got to find like the happy medium, which I feel would be right there. 9-7. We're going to go minimum numbers here. We have about 2 rings of a cushion. And we're going to go 9-3. It lets us. All right, cool. I was afraid it was going to, you know how like certain times you can't adjust from a certain position because it like jumps.
Perfect shot.
Oh. We had the same problem. Yikes. Well, let's bring it out again. I honestly saw, like, wow, that was a really contracted ball guide. Was I in the sand or the rough? I want to use my Nirvana. Something told me I went into the sand, though. Max number, says Caesar. Felix said 10%. And Brian Schultz said sand. Yeah, I thought it was sand.
Nice
I agree with you, Neil. Definitely mask up. It's not something you want to be in the hospital with. I wanted to say thanks, but I don't have it in the right spot. Not a big fan of the scrolling. But he saved me a shot there, right? I got the birdie when I didn't even have to work for it. Is this page not loading? Oh, there it goes. Just a little slow. Okay. So a headwind on this is awesome. However, regardless of headwind or not, this is always not knowing what it's going to be. This is a hole where you definitely want to bring your Cataclysm. So let's see. We got Thor's Hammer there. I like sticking with those. We don't really need, well, yeah. All right. Go with the cat. And I like keeping the Grizzly in there just in case. So I believe we're going to be using Paul Shizumu, what's up? Joe Smith, what's up? Oh, you don't like the mask? I mean, it's a, you know, at this point it almost seems like a political viewpoint. I don't know what to say. You know, I have a very, very dear friend who thinks that way. As a matter of fact, I have two dear friends that think that way, and I don't think any less of them, but I disagree with them. But that's okay. We're not here to disagree. We're here to watch Golf Clash. And so I can indoctrinate your brain. Let's see. Now, if we have a headwind, this totally changes things. 10%. Are we at 10%? Nope. Now we are. And I'm hoping we get either a side wind or a tailwind, but you never know. We're going to have 3 different winds minimum. What's up, Scott Warren? Jim Nelson? Okay, so yes, we do have a very nice wind here. And we kind of want to land up in this region like that, because we're going to get an extra 9.4. So I'm going to adjust from here. And we're going to put a lot of left curl on it, I think. Not a lot, but like a ball.
Great shot.
Great left. I don't know how I feel about a great left. Apparently, I don't feel really good about it. That sucked. Let's see. Timmy Carroll says, my son has it, asymptomatic. That's cool, but just be careful because he could still pass it on to someone else who's not asymptomatic. Bill Parker says, American CDC, 70% of people who got COVID wear masks. Danish CDC, masks have zero ability to stop COVID. It's supposed to protect others more so than it would protect you. What are your thoughts on the vaccine? Will you get vaccinated? Yes, I will. But someone else said something like, oh, here it is. Jim Nelson said, wife was diagnosed with COVID 2 weeks ago. Done with our quarantine today. Take it serious, people. I agree with that. I do agree with that. I think it should be taken serious. It's better, at like worst case scenario, it's better to be over prepared than under prepared on many things. I guess I should be happy that at least we, yeah, okay, well, at least we landed. We got not in the sand. This is normally a big problem shot, but
Great shot.
let go way too soon. All right, we could work with that. Hello? You know, Donald Trump has called me 3 times today. I'm sorry, Mr. Trump, but you're a billionaire. I'm a hundredaire. I can't do nothing for you. I just don't have it. Three times. It's worse than like back in high school when, you know, when you broke up and like with someone really clingy or something. Come on, Mr. Trump. We could do better than this. Higgy, what's up, man? Yeah, Jay Young, you are right on that. He likes talking to me. He always says the same thing. It's almost like he's a recording. I need to tell him that next time.
Nice on.
Unless... $10-3. Oh, I blew it. We're going to go 20%. You know, we don't have to go 20% here, do we? No, we do have kind of a... I kind of wish I did go. Crap, I'm not certain how to handle this. I should have measured it.
Great shot.
Okay, we got lucky there.
Eagle.
Should have measured it. Next hole, hole 4. Par 3, 10%. Oops. And how do we play this one? Is this a rough bump? Well, we're going to definitely get out of bag 5, which is the bag we're in. I think this is the way we want to go. We'll put the Thor's hammer in just in case there is a backspin shot, but I highly doubt it. Cole, what's up, man? To talk crap and chew gum. And dang it, I've run out of gum. I have big ears. Yeah, I said it. These are earphones, bro. No, I know what you're saying. Victor, I'm with you, man. But honestly, the chat might be 50-50 divided. I wish everyone would take precautions, but I'm not going to force it on anyone. But I do agree with you. I'm taking it serious. It's got the... last time they checked or something, they said it was worse than the Spanish flu. And, you know, we all hear about the Spanish flu, but, you know, I'm sure... You know, it is. It's like politics. I'm going to have some information to throw out there, and then someone that doesn't believe it's a big deal is going to have information to throw back out at me. So it's like, I don't know how, you know, it's really just not fruitful. Golly. We'll go Kingmaker. 9-1. How are we going to play this? I don't think I have enough side spin to do what I want to do. I have to put a little curl on just to be safe. And am I even going to have the room to adjust from here? Yeah. Like, I don't feel I need curl, but because the wind is blowing in the direction it is, I just want to be safe.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, I was afraid it would
Nice on.
knock off up there. But see, that's the problem. We need the ball to roll up there. There's probably a funnel up there because it kind of slopes down into the hole. Usually when you have like hills like that, people like Tommy or whoever are generally able to find a slope or a funnel. Maybe there's not a funnel. Maybe it's just a slope. But still, I like what he's doing. I should have set up a little further back. I just looked up and read, I might as well put a condom on my head. Ha, I bet someone would be like, WTF. Wow. I mean, just to look up and see a comment like that is like... It's funny. Where do you rough bump from, though? Who said rough bump is money? I got to get used to this new chat. Oh, Isaac says rough bump is money. What's up, Ross R? Chester Wooten, how are you? Jonathan Barber. I don't have a problem with the changes. The cool thing about the new pass thing, though, is if you want it, buy it. Me personally, I'm not really interested in it. But I am interested in the prizes that I get on the free side. So, that's where I'm at, you know? Pin chests are gone, but I have a feeling that, you know, as we progress through the game, we're going to probably get equivalent of pin chests. I mean, was pin chest really something that you made sure you did? You know, and your answer could be yes.
Birdie.
But like, I liked pin chests originally when I was a younger player, you know, and I would hop on to get them. But as the game went on, I'm like, who cares? 10%, 10%. I think this one is played jumping over the river on the second bounce, if I'm not mistaken. We are going to go with a Titan, though, or maybe a Katana. We'll go Katana. It's for the extra side spin. We'll adjust this to a power 2 ball and hop right on in. My beard has a zip code. I like that. Isn't it No Shave November? Honestly, I can't remember 100%. I don't think I've gotten a haircut. And I don't think, I'm more certain that I haven't gotten a haircut since the COVID thing started. So that takes us back to like March. Or maybe even February a little bit. I don't know. I can't remember when I did get my hair cut. And I'm like 50-50 on whether I have shaved since this whole COVID thing started. So that's where I'm at with it. You know, Army, that's a good point. I never thought about that. What's up, Brian Schultz? Yeah, those retro balls I would love to have. Hey, blue screen. Yep, this is exactly how I am playing it. I mean, no, that's silly. Unnecessary risk. You know, or maybe even a choice. You know, do you want an emoji or do you want... I feel like this is going to be closer to mid numbers. I'm going to go in between. So 6.7 and 5.9. I'm going to adjust like 6.2. Just a little bit of curl to counteract the strong side wind.
Great shot.
Max that with a little bit of great right action in there. It's not a bad place to be. Hey, Jens B, thank you very much. Best of luck to each of you as well. J Easy Udaman. Mo, you remember when I shaved my head? That's what I do. My hair grows out. You know, sometimes I let it get so long it starts getting curly. And then other times I not so much. You know, I shave it beforehand. I'm getting ready for a head shaving now, as a matter of fact. Don't know if I'm going to do it tonight. Don't know if I'm going to do it a week from now, a month from now, but I'm ready. Chester Wooten, I do feel for you, buddy. What's up, Terry McCauley? I do feel for you badly. I know businesses are being hammered in this and everything, and I hate to see that. I wish as a government there was something we could do, you know, because unfortunately it's a lose-lose situation for people to lose their businesses. You still got to pay taxes. You still got to pay, you know, your landlord and everything, and your landlord's got to pay taxes. I don't know if I'm interested in this shot. I wouldn't advise it, but let's give it a try. I know I'm going to sound like a communist or something when I say this, but I just feel like, you know, during the shutdown, landlords maybe shouldn't be collecting rent from stores that can't be open. Same thing with people who can't afford to feed their family and everything. I mean, we go through something like this once about every 100 years. You know, I almost feel kind of like Social Security moving forward. Maybe we could, you know, for the next one, which none of us will be around for, but how nice would it have been if they decided to do that back in 1918? If they're like, we're going to start a fund. No one, well, it'd probably be empty with our politicians. Look how good Social Security is doing. Landlords have bills too. I agree with you, Jeffrey. They do definitely have bills, but a landlord is not going to be able to collect rent from a business that can't be open. So therefore, they're going to evict the business owner. No one is going to take over that store because it's just unnecessary property. And, you know, I get what you're saying. Landlords absolutely got to eat. I'm not saying landlords are bad people or anything even close to that. I'm just saying, you know, why evict or put late payments or whatever it is on a small store that's not essential or something like that when the economy does come back? You know, you're not going to get your rent anyway because they can't make money. They're going to have to choose. Am I going to eat or am I going to pay the rent for the store that I can't open? So I don't know. Like I said, I just, there should be something in place for something like this, you know, and it also irritates me seeing like when Trump was trying to pass COVID relief bill, you know, and the partisan fighting back and forth. Oh, you know, it's like, you know, just stop. Treat this almost like a 9/11, or not almost, but treat it like a 9/11. You know, the people need stuff. Don't worry about, oh, I need to sneak this in here and I need to get this and that in there. It's just ridiculous. Okay. How did we play this hole? Hole 6. I think I remember now. A headwind can really suck. I think we're going to be okay here. We are going to go with a Titan though. But trust me, in no way was I trying to say landlords don't have bills. I'm just saying it's silly to evict a tenant who's been paying their bills very well for you for however long, when they can't open, just because, not just because, but because of the shutdown. How can they make money? Let the record show RJ hates landlords. Front page of the news. If only I was a little more, I don't want to use the word popular, but yeah. If I was like important or something, like if Sylvester Stallone or someone said that, absolutely. Why Sylvester Stallone came to my head, I have no clue. He just did. Anything other than
Good shot.
perfect goes into the sand, and even a perfect could still go into the sand. I was on like a little bumpy area. Manish, I actually see a pair character saying, how's it going? As opposed to the text of it. Thank you so much for the $4.99, bud. I appreciate you, bro. What can I play for you, my man?
Great shot.
Okay, now let me just make it clear. When I do say it's silly to evict a business, I'm purely using layman sense. Like, what are you going to do? If you evict mom and pop's bakery store or whatever it is, what are you going to gain by evicting them? You're not going to gain anything. Why aren't you going to gain anything? Well, because my internet sucks. But also, because no one's going to move in right now. Oof. Oh, okay. I thought we were going back into the sand. But I have a feeling those trees could mess with us. Jeffrey, I'm not disagreeing with you at all. Not at all. You're 100% right. And for those of you not watching the chat, Jeffrey says, if my tenant can't make the rent, the bank takes my store. Bank isn't going to let the tenant stay. They should, though. Like, where is the humanity in that? Are you going to have another business pop up in there? No. So the bank does it's like my boss one time was yelling at me, and I'm like, what are you yelling at me for? I got, and he's like, because
Perfect shot.
poop rolls downhill. I got yelled at, so therefore I need to yell at you, to get your sales up or to do whatever it is. And it's just, I don't know, it's silly to me. Because the bank, again, this is truly me talking as a layman. 0%. Ooh, I did that at 10%. Maybe that was my problem. Where are we at here? All right, I'm just going to call this max. Instead of 9.8, maybe I'll go like 9, just a tad bit over 9. No idea what this is going to do.
Perfect shot.
The argument I'm trying to make may make absolutely no sense, to someone that knows more about how the economy and banks work than I do myself. But like, just with my little pea brain, what is going on with my Wi-Fi? I hope that's not a server issue.
Eagle.
But okay, so if you're a landlord, it's not that you're not collecting rent, it's that you're unable to collect rent. If you're a bank and you're trying, you're going after the landlord for the rent, it's not that the landlord doesn't want to pay rent, he's unable to make rent because his tenants can't go open. It's just a big, I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to argue with you, Jeffrey. I'm just, I guess, trying to get my point of view across. Not that my point of view is any more or less important than anyone else's. It just seems silly to evict good businesses that have paid their rent on time before all this crap happened. And what are you going to get in return? Maybe you're going to get, like a slumlord type person. I don't know. All right, Mr. 05 Chuck. with all due respect, you're a really cool guy that comes to my streams a lot, and I completely understand your differing opinion, but I would like to know. You say, hey, while we're at it, let's do free college. Oh, indoctrination while we're at it. I'm sorry. Well, I thought you were saying, like, let's give free college classes. I was like, do you think it's fair? Whose fault is the pandemic? You know, is there a person to blame? The way I normally play this hole is by laying up and then rough bumping my second shot. So that's what I'm going to do here. Feel like we're at about minimum distance. Bump it up just a tad. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to, you know, have the United States become like a communist country or anything like that. I'm just saying extraordinary times call for extraordinary measures. It's not something that, like, you can't make a living. You're not allowed to go to work. You're not essential. You're not allowed to open your business. A lot of restaurants and bars are closing down now. They're not allowed. It's not that they don't want to work. They're not allowed to work. So I feel like if the government is going to impose something saying you are not allowed to make a living, then they should not have their businesses taken from them. That's what I'm saying. Oh, I know that one. Never let a crisis go to waste, Chuck. I know exactly who said that too. Wasn't it Saul Alinsky or something like that? No, it's not the rough bump. It's the bounce over. Max. It's about mid. I believe our ball guide's going to have to slightly go through. You know what? I have my beliefs, and I know my beliefs are not popular. I'm not going to change my beliefs, but at the same time, I'm not going to change yours either. Let's see, 5, 6. So I guess we'll just leave the topic alone because I don't want anyone leaving here with a foul taste in their mouth.
Great shot.
I guess that's the right thing to do, because if that wasn't luck, I don't know what is. See how the universe just said, RJ, now you get the picture? Just STFU. I'll take it. What's up, Sonic? Did I eat shit for breakfast? I got some brown stuff in my teeth. Mike Tanner, what's up, man? Michael Howard, hello. Okay. Well, yeah. But I said, who do you blame? You can say China, but you can't blame China. And what I mean by you can't blame China is when the United States screws up, you can't blame me. They can't blame you. It would be their government. The Chinese people did absolutely nothing wrong.
Perfect shot.
The Chinese government did absolutely something terrible, you know, especially if rumors are true about this being made in a lab or whatever, trying to create like a superbug or something. I don't know if that's true or not. So I'm not saying it is, but I'm just saying, like, the regular people of China, they go to work and they come home and, you know, they do what the government tells them. Sonic, I've been in the 19th clan for, geez, probably about 2 or 3 months, I think. But see, me talking about China is going right back, and that's going to give me bad luck again. Oh, God, I hate this hole without frickin' Tommy holding my hand. Why does this have to be here? Okay. I think this is a sniper. This is a sniper shot. Nice, Army. Yeah, Chuck, but I mean, isn't that true in the United States as well? What's up, Edwin Judd? We have no clue other than what we're allowed to know. You know, I mean, if you're going to believe in, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? If you're going to believe in, like, conspiracies and such, you know, like North Korea is, you know, they believe that Kim Jong-un was born out of a volcano when an eagle flew over, or, you know, whatever type of stuff they believe. Because their government tells them. I wonder how misinformed every citizen on this earth is. Because the news we get is the news that we're allowed to get, you know? We get our side of it. Okay, forgot the extended ball guide. Well, it's not that I forgot it, but... Bad Habit's gotta poop, and he'll be right back. Thank you, Bad Habit. I could have sworn, I could be wrong, because I didn't look this up, but you should look it up, Mr. Chuck05. I thought that, like, certain parts of the Constitution were, for lack of a better word, oh God, for lack of a better word, suspended during health crises like this. I could be wrong, but I did hear that at the beginning of the pandemic. But I don't know where I could tell you that that's from. Woo! Perfect! I'll take it.
Birdie.
John Hayes, what's up, bud? Oh my God. Is Manish still in here? I haven't seen Manish say anything, and I didn't see him say what song he wanted played. My mind is just all over the place. Yeah, Jen. Jen says everyone in this world knows the easiest place to plant and spread a virus is China's meat markets. I don't think China is the only one, though, that has meat markets. You know, I would think a lot of second, third, well, you know, world countries. Like China's two different countries. You have your inner city, and then you have, you know, your farmlands, which, you know, way out there are very, very third world-esque. But, you know, like their main cities, like Shanghai and stuff, I guess, is like first world. So oh, it was a state thing, Mr. Chuck? Gotcha. Yeah, excuse me while my dog itches. Appreciate you, Aki. You have to do that right up against my desk? Oh, man. Oh, good gracious. I think we go to the left to be able to have a shot on the right. And again, something's telling me this is a cataclysm type shot. Oh, is that true, Jan? I didn't know that. I mean, I did know they didn't lock down. Big dog. All right, thank you, Mehmet. I thought so as well. You just confirmed my theory on that, and I appreciate it. Is this a Power 5? Well, I guess I'll find out from the drive. All these people that are mad. Is you is or is you isn't my constituent? Is you is or is you isn't my constituent? God, I love that movie. All right. We don't go that way. We do go this way. I'm actually gonna make sure I have room to push myself up some. I don't want to get in trouble with going into the rough or anything, so I'm not going to put any more top spin on it. Oh my god, that's what? 7.5 rings of OP? Barely great right. Hopefully we'll be okay. Stop. Ooh. Good thing I didn't put that extra bar of top spin on. All right, Chuck, let me just read your comment real quick. All government power in this country, no matter how well intentioned, derives only from the state and federal constitutions. Government power cannot be exercised in conflict with these constitutions. Gotcha, Chuck. Enjoy your supper. And, hey, even though we may disagree, not only me and Chuck, but me and a lot of you guys out there on this, and I'm sure a lot of you do agree with me, it's awesome that we could have a conversation without calling each other names and unsubscribing and you know, things like that. These are the debates I like to have, you know.
Perfect shot.
Ah, damn it. I remember there is a shot this way through the trees. Now that he just took that shot, yeah, I'm in deep doo-doo. Well, we know next time to go that way. All I could do now is hope that, like a full overpower, full curl shot will work here. At least get me in Jared range.
Great shot.
I completely forgot about that. I haven't played this hole in a while. Was that too much curl? I think that's going to be a Jared shot. I'm actually happy with that. I'm not going to take this route again. But I do believe we're going to have a chance here. What's up, Edward Koa? Davik, good to see you. Use the Hornet on the third shot. Trist, I'm really hoping that I'm actually in short, or I'm sorry, in wedge range, but I only have the Thorn packed. Is this my internet? Like, is my stream going in and out, or is it the is anyone else having issues? Because, you know, anytime they do an update, unfortunately, we have problems. It is fine? Okay. Yeah, you know, the debates are just something cool to talk about. I don't think you're a bad person if you believe one way or the other, and I hope you don't think I'm a bad person if I believe one way or the other. that looks like about, we're going to call this 85%. We'll go 83. Or 84. With the 8.4 win. That seems like the best way to do it. Seven, 9. Thank you. Just don't do that when I'm releasing my shot. All right, a drop here will get us a -12.
Great shot.
Great sucks, but it's a very accurate club. I'll take it. Dead center. Looks like I would have actually been off the other way. What's up, Tink Tink? Well, you know, in defense of the game, Dedrick, it hasn't affected my shot. It's a little annoying to see it pop up, but if this is what would happen every time they do an update, I'd be okay with it. It's the literal disconnects, or when you're taking a shot and you get, you know, if I were to release the shot and then, you know, like that popped up, which made me hit like good or something. This is like the best lag from that point. I don't know. It's not, there's not even lag. It's just, you know, the disconnects. It could be worse. I guess that's the only way I'm trying to say it. Now, real quick, this is not an argument. This is just curiosity. For everyone who doesn't think that stores and things should be closed, if you don't mind answering this question for me really quick, would you change your mind about having stores shut down and everything if all the hospitals became overwhelmed and hospitals were no longer able to take sick people? Would, you know, would that make you think, you know what, maybe it's not a constitution thing, but maybe just as a people, we need to get past this virus? I'm not even saying that the death toll climbs way up, which obviously the death toll would climb way up if people needed to go to the hospital, but they were turned away at the door. So it's not a question of, hey, I'm right, you're wrong, just say yes. I really want to know. Do you think... Okay, so James says no, but I already knew that about James because me and James had this conversation before, and he said even if in a zombie apocalypse, he would still want to go to work. Let's see here. Yes, but we need food anyway. Shut down until we're set. No, life must go on. But how would you get food or your meds? No. And James says it's the flu. But what if it wasn't the flu? Never mind. I already know the answer. Zombie apocalypse. I stay in Scotland. Everything is shut except for 3 weeks, except essential shops, i.e. food banks, pharmacies. And my Runk says, thank you, Marco Poli, for your comments. Brian F., Sandy Bell, every one of you guys. Runk says, in my opinion, the government should do a 6-week lockdown on everything except necessities and be very, very strict on the lockdowns. That's where I am standing, Runk. Jason Arnold says, so instead of having a population spread out among many stores, we have them concentrated in a few big box stores. Army, I agree with you completely. Not only that, but also putting a curfew. Like, me and James debate this a lot on the telephone. And, you know, one point that I absolutely concede with you guys is it is absolutely stupid to take a 24-hour store and not make it 24 hours anymore, because now the people that would have came after work on second or third shift can't, and you get a whole bunch of people in the store at one time instead of spreading them out over a long time. Why is Walmart open? Higui, I'm not giving answers. I'm just like things that are, being said. I like to reply to some of them. But yeah, I think their clothing section should be shut down, and I think it should only be essentials. If you're not going to let mom and pop clothing shop be open, then Walmart shouldn't be allowed to sell t-shirts or whatever, you know? Aaron Stuckey works in food production. So, yes, people need food. I'm not saying and Sandy Bell, same thing. I'm not saying shut down Walgreens. I'm not saying shut down grocery stores or anything like that. But I am saying bars, weddings, things like that. I'm not saying anything. That's just my point of view. Trish says shut down until COVID passes. Is it Dawid? What's going on in the UK? Awesome to see you, man. Mandatory masks but no shutdown, says Getty G-Man. Okay, that's kind of meeting halfway there. Jay Young says they need to do something. Jan has a home office now, and it's okay for his type of work. When they close Walmart, they'll squeal like pigs. Nothing mandatory, that's commie shit. I guess it is, Joe Smith. I mean, that's what a lot of people are upset about. But take a look at, is it North Dakota or South Dakota? Which one? I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be sexist, but disclaimer, which one has a really hot governor? Things aren't going so well there, though. All schools have gone virtual. I think that's smart, though, you know, for the schools to go virtual. If you can work from home or if you can school from home, why not? You know, but if both parents work, you know, it's not like there's a daycare, so I get that as well. Lenny Lexi says, I agree with the 6-week shutdown. I'm in Ann Arbor, and it's crazy here with the cases now. Thank you for your comment. I am not playing a second account, so if you guys are hanging out, I'm just reading the comments. I'm going to play my second one, my second account tomorrow. Geek Army says, COVID will never pass, just like the flu. Thank you for your comment, Jason. Although, what do you think about the vaccines? You don't think they're going to work? Jeffrey says, you look at countries that were successful for the first wave and you do what they did. Jeffrey, I'm about to say something super unpopular here, but yeah, the United States didn't do very well. We actually did very horrible. And a lot of European countries did very well during, you know, or after the second wave. I almost feel like the U.S. never really had a break, you know? Colt, I'm 100% with you. Why is GameStop considered essential? And I actually have an answer for you that will probably make you really angry. Because they sell keyboards. I'm not going to say, I know someone who's very near and dear to me that works at GameStop. I don't want to get him in trouble. They never sold a keyboard. But because they have the item on the shelf, they were able to fight. And yeah, I don't think they really care for their employees. Luckily, it didn't ruin your daughter's wedding. Amen on that, James. Bad Habit says you need a Xanax or a Valium. I did last stream, not this stream. Brian F., what's up, man? All right. Vaccines are available for the flu. I got my flu shot just because I don't want to think I have COVID. I know flu shots aren't 100%, but I don't want to think I have COVID when I just have a common flu or whatever. So hopefully it works this year. Getty G-Man is not going to trust the vaccine that's coming. Getty G-Man, I don't know. Your ways might be set, but my mom actually said like that she's worried about the vaccine as well for how quickly it's coming out and everything. I highly recommend, if there's any media that you trust, which I'm not saying that in tongue-in-cheek because there's a lot of media I don't trust, but watch how they make the vaccines and how they ensure they're safe. And what I mean by that is we were able to get a vaccine for smallpox, for polio, for things like that. I think we'll be okay. Like, I'm not worried about, 10 years from now, everyone who got the vaccines dying, some horrible disease or something. Joe Smith, yeah, there have been hospitals caught, where people had COVID in their system, but it clearly wasn't a cause of death. Oh, wow. Runk said New Zealand recently got out of lockdown and are now allowed concerts with 30,000 plus people. Okay. Dixon, what's up, buddy? Awesome to see you. Bad Habit, I love you too, bro. Tris, you're only 9? Oh, awesome. Awesome to have people of all ages in here. Higui, what if they make the vaccine mandatory? That's something they could do too, Higui. I don't know if it's constitutional. And, you know, obviously there'd be tons of protests and stuff like that if they did. But if it's for the better of, you know, like if the politicians deem it's for the greater good and the people who don't get vaccinated are a higher risk to people that do, it could get ugly, not only in the U.S., but in any country. Brian F., Chips, all I know is Ponch. I don't know the other guy's name. Vaccine will have tracking microchip developed by Bill Gates, says Golf Clash Blue Screen. God, I hope not. I don't want any of that crap in me. I'm not taking the mark of the beast. Yep, I do have a video on how to watch, or I'm sorry, how to learn how to play Adjust the Wind, Trist. Definitely check that out. Why am I finding this discussion so engaging? I know I can't get off either. I just love seeing what you guys say about it. Every test counts as a new case, says James. Keep talking, RJ. I could listen all day. I appreciate it. It's a very hot button topic, you know, like everyone has questions and wants answers, and you know, when you do get a couple answers, they just lead to more questions. Of course we want to take the vaccine to help the one who can't take it, says Jan. Bodies will be stacked if they force that crap. Yeah, you're probably right, Joe Smith, especially with the election that we just had. Right now, even before the election, the United States has never been so divided. Horrible timing to have both a pandemic and the division we have in our country right now. Ponch and John, thank you, John Nick. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Give me liberty or give me death. If Alex Jones takes the vaccine, I'll take it. But it'll turn the frickin' frogs gay. Oh, man. Joe Smith, I wish it was that way too, but yeah, in a lot of places it's not. All right, I am going to wrap it up. I had a blast. If I keep this going, you know, it'll get boring. So they always say, leave when people want more. And I know I want more, but guys, I am with you on a lot more than you may think I am, but I do believe that this virus is dangerous. But at the same time, I do not believe that the U.S. Constitution should be infringed on. So if there is not a thing out there that suspends the Constitution, then it shouldn't be done. And me and my family will just try our best to stay in the house, and you know, and you know, if we choose to get vaccinated and make it through this. They made it through it in 1918, and you know, in 1918 it was people bleeding from their eyes. People would get the virus and then like 8 hours later they'd be dead. So in a lot of circumstances, this virus isn't quite as scary as the 1918 one. But there was also people that had to be on hospital floors, turned away from the hospitals. And yeah, so hopefully one way or the other, this thing just, you know, like everyone here, whether you agree with it or disagree with it, or agree with me or disagree with me, we all just want it to be over. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.
Atoms fall apart. Solar flares arrive. Buildings collapse. Only a few will survive.
Hey, Golf and Danny.
The world as we know it